pile. Because I currently have them in storage and they're not really in cold storage or anything. Okay, that's keeping the guinea pigs out of most of the areas I don't want them to be in. I am going to make this pretty soon, so I might as well just count that one. There we go. Okay, and I've got a couple of workshops I want them out of, but I guess we could get these ones for the moment, and then I'll do whatever else I build later. I don't really mind them being in here. I've still got like a dirt floor. It's not really making it gross or anything. I think I have sufficient quantity of cats for my colonists to be nuzzled, you know? But after I've kicked everybody out of their miscellaneous beds, I'm pretty certain, you guys are welcome to correct me on this one because I'm not 100% certain, but if you have an animal bed inside of an area where your animals can't get to, like has been like disallowed or something, I'm pretty sure that animals like guinea pigs and penned animals like yaks and shit shouldn't go and lay down in it, I think. Not 100% on that one, because I've seen some interesting situations in my colony where somebody brings in like a fucking caravan and just releases like a pack of yaks and they just go and occupy beds because they're stuck inside. So, I don't really know. I didn't mean to go that far out, that's fine. We'll fix it up in a minute. But they should still be able to go into storage at the moment without having any issues, but they won't be able to get up in here. Almost got it all. And that one. Alright, just gotta put back a couple of bits. And then I've got to allocate the bastards to it. Alright, okay. I don't mind them being in here at the moment. It's not really an issue because I still don't have floors and stuff. But this just kind of stops them from coming up through here, hopefully. Where's my animals? Where's the pack of guinea pigs? Cull that one. What? Yeah, no, still cull that one. Cull those two. There's my guinea pig pack. Alright, well we have an area for you guys now. I kind of wouldn't mind saying that they can't go outside of the fence, like where the turrets are. Like, it doesn't matter to me too much, but like with the cats and stuff, I'm pretty sure I've got the cats allocated to stay pretty well in and around my people, which actually we should have a quick look at. Where's my cats area? It's not very big. Okay, well the cats are going to expand out. They can go up to here for the minute. I've been keeping them on like the top half of the map because I have like turrets and other shit up here. I've been keeping them the fuck out of where the prisoners are because I don't want that. I could just imagine my cats go in here and then they get like, you know, attacked and shit. I have it that they're not allowed in where the cooked food is and where the cooking food is. Where butchering is and all that stuff. I don't mind them getting into like here because that's going to have corpses. I kind of want them to sort of kind of casually stay out of here. The fuck? Alright. This is apparently not moved over yet by the look of it. Or it's just... No, poor allocation of it. Nah, that's fine. It's alright. Kind of a measure twice and still fuck up kind of person. So whenever I like highlight something and it's not quite what I was expecting it to do, it confuses me momentarily and I'm like, oh no, that's fine. It's fine what it did. I want to put that back here. Okay, so the cats can't come in through here. I still don't know quite what I'm going to do with that yet. It was supposed to be a butcher's area, but it's fine. My people are still supposed to be deconstructing some of the electricals. Yes. Okay. So I need you guys to still deconstruct the protruding electricals, if you could. Eventually I'll get to the point where they don't have anything left for them to build or deconstruct, and they'll just go do it. It'll be fine. But at the moment I still have a lot of stuff for them to do. Electrical wise, what's up, Phoenix? You're not jumping up. No, hold on. That was a mighty bellow. What's up with you? What are you doing? You just want pats. What I meant. Phoenix is my cat. He requires pats. Is it because I turned off the heater? Yes? Okay. Alright. Okay, Phoenix is just upset because I turned off the heater. And I think he's realized it took a while. But, yeah, no, he's fine. He's gonna go lay down. Yeah. Well, that was the other reason why I wanted to bring in the cat emote too. Was, you know, cat. You'll never normally hear, like, Asora make noise. Like, she was in here before. But, you'll normally hear Phoenix come and announce himself. But that one was... I don't know. He was very specific about announcing himself that time. But I was kind of, like, startled a little bit. I'm like, what is this? This one full? Almost. Still got a lot of chem fuel to go. Hey, Red Mate, instead of making medicine, can I get you to prioritize loading the pod? I'm just gonna get you on this like a few goes. There we go. Because once that's loaded up, it should be good. Here's all my animals spread out. And I should have some. There we go. I should have some like everywhere. The only problem with this is I have like a lot of wool just out in the wherever. Boomalopes had a heart attack. Please don't go kaboom in the pile. You're gonna blow up half my ducks. I could tend to you. If somebody wants to tend to it, they can tend to it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to try to save the boomalope at this time. I have a lot of other ones. The only thing is it might blow up something, but it could also maybe blow up one of my people. So hence why I don't want it now. This fence business. What I want to do is I actually want to take this straight out like this. I was gonna like cap these corners just a tiny bit, but that's not quite where I want that to be. Look at that. Alright. Because this should stop my air conditioners from being doorways when they're broken. There's still going to be open doorways to creatures that aren't bound by the pen rule. But, like, I could put a pen probably here. It would also potentially stop this. It would have been probably cheaper, but this is fine. I don't really want creatures to be brought through there. I don't want to have to put pens in front of everything because it slows my people down moving and shit. But if it stops them from bringing the hauling creatures through, which allows the spaces to stay a little bit cleaner, I'm down for it, because apparently, at least since one of the updates a while ago, this doesn't matter to my creatures anymore. Hajuka's having a fire starting spree, that's fine. If you're going to set something in here on fire, yeah, you're going to set that door on fire. I'll grab Diamond back in a second. Can you go extinguish that? Because what will happen in here is I will have a fire go off. And we'll have like somebody burn alive in the bedroom again. Where are you going? You're setting that on fire. Guess what, mate? You're getting babysat. That is supposed... I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be something that doesn't get cooled. Literally trying to burn somebody alive in their bedroom. I could see it. Might grab tail. You're closer. It'd be really great if you could leave this room late, love. So usually I don't have to worry about a pyromaniac, but... Oh yeah, lights come on. I say, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I usually don't have to give a shit about a pyromaniac inside, but I feel like she's gonna stay around this bedroom, and I feel like she's trying to specifically take out people. At a certain point in size, the game will go out of its way to try everything in its power to just wipe out your colonists. And I've had that since 220 colonists. They will just keep doing small little things that could endanger a large number of colonists, which I'm not thrilled about, but I'm aware of it, so hence why she's getting babysat a little bit. We don't have much steel left to go. Males probably had their sleep. I could probably throw them back in. Ah, yes. The rain and the everything moving thing. Alright, how are we going with pods? They're not overly full at the moment. And I would like you guys to auto-build your little things on them when you can. Alright, colonists left unburied. No. I asked the Prilic to do this. Missing corpses? Love, what the fuck is that supposed to be? Hold on. I'm pretty sure I remade this. So, fuck it. I'll do it again. Yeah, do forever. Human-like corpses, no animal corpses. Large, fresh, rotten, all human type corpses. Yeah, Acosta, mate. You're right here. Missing corpse. Hold on a second. What is the problem with this? It's on. It would take me too much to dismantle the fucking thing. That thing's not in its way. I know my panthers and stuff will eat this. Where are you going with that panther? You just cutting through down here to go that way with the dead panther? Alright, I've got a lot of psychoid leaves in here too. Okay, so everybody's getting upset because person is dead and they can't cremate, but it's missing a corpse, which means an animal has bagged it for reserved by Sky. Hold on. What is Sky doing to it? Cremating. Okay. Alright. I was going to say, as long as she's not trying to fucking eat it. I've got like several cannibals in my colony. I've got to be on this shit every so often. Alright. So, let's start making chem fuel from wood. Let's do this forever. No, not forever. Do this until we've got at least 1,000. Because we've got like 400 here. I have a lot of wood here. There is times where I'm going to want to have wood. Chalky's packing this. We don't have much left. We've got like 300 odd. There's 1,000 left to go. How you doing, Chalky? Chalky's doing alright. Alright. So if they're pretty much all good. Yeah, fire. Hold on. Crab's coming in for that? Or no, you're cleaning trash. Hold on. I like how the pyromaniacs will sit here. Where are you going with that, love? Crab, I'm going to need you in a second. Got him to leave this door open because I can see what she's going to do is set a fire and lock herself in the fucking room. Actually, Purple's going to be closer. I like that they kind of stand here and just admire the fire for a hot minute. You know? And then she gets annoyed that it's been put out and she'll fuck off and go do it somewhere else. If she could just walk outside this door, if she would just be so great as to walk out to where there's rain, that would be amazing. But she's not going to do it. Lee, mate. If you could have picked anywhere else, you're incapable. Human's pretty close by. If somebody else doesn't come to firefight that, it should be fine. If you could just leave, love. What I should do is just like open up one of these doors. Because then even if she sets something on fire, it should like vent it. And you're in here. It's fine. After... Oh, you're going to set this one on fire too. That's fine. Human's actually really close to that. Or maybe not. I thought she was going to set the nice room on fire, but... Okay, she's... Lol, in another fire starter's room. Of all the places she could go to potentially set a fire, it's actually, like, genuinely quite funny. I did not know how you guys got hurt walking through my colony, but, okay. It's 10 underground steel. That better be at the new location. And she's finally out of her fire starting spree. Good. Go outside and get wet in the rain or something. I don't know. So we have steel here, do we? Okay. I don't think I've got another... Might have it in storage, maybe. I've got spare ones here. Phoenix has maybe seen another cat. I don't know. I may have to go check on that. Or he's just potentially walking around in the darkness yelling. Nah, I gotta go check on my cat. Hold on, people. Alright, I'm back. Phoenix is fine. Just having a senior moment. Either way, I needed to check, so rather check and it be nothing than not check and it be something, you know. Animal starvation, cat 9. How are you starving? You have access to food. Oh, hey, Nanza. Naza? I think it's like, Ananas or something like that. And I just keep calling you Nanza. Sorry about that. Welcome in. I don't know why. I think because like my brain wants to try to pronounce it as like banana or something like that, but it's not that either. And so it just can't form the word. But yeah. What are you up to? Let's move while asleep. No. I'm gonna boop the poor pad. I still have hospital beds I've got to install. I was working on that too. But yeah, what are you up to, man? I have a spare one here we can go and install. I also have more ship chunks here, which I've got to get as well. So these aren't going to be anywhere near something that has power. Unless I like do one down here. Was in Overwatch before. Oh yeah. I don't know why we have so much excess ship chunk. I know a problem, it's just excess steel I don't really need. Like there's steel here and I can't like mine it at the moment. You know me. Don't make a base planning. Well, yes. Only because we're moving locations to here. And, you know, everybody's got to have room and shit, so it takes a bit. Like, at the moment, they're kind of stalled with making components to be able to fill up the, the pods and shit. But if I've got a couple that are available, I'll fill it up with some more steel. Because eventually, it will stop saying that I have steel available. Or at least at this distance away from where my steel storage is, it will say that I don't have it available. But I do. That one's ready to go. Let's move a little from being boop stays asleep. Oh. Plus, I guess at least you guys got to see the Christmassy Be Right Back screen too, so that was neat. But yeah, I don't know. Phoenix does this thing where when it's dark, I think he's got like low vision issues at night, and so he'll just like scream like he's being like fucking buffed or something, and it's fucking concerning to hear, but nothing's ever actually wrong. But I'll always like, you know, if it sounds really bad, I'll go and check and stuff. You know, if it just sounds like his normal like neurotic nighttime wandering meows, I know what it is and I can like let him be kind of thing. But yeah, we have a lot of cats that come around about this time of year, and it really stresses my cats out. And the best I can do for them is like shoo away the other cat. That's why like I just get up and check and stuff, because if it is, then like I can at least like alleviate some of their stress by going and shooing the other cat. But there was no other cat. He was just having a moment on a chair, so it was fine. My transport pods are on their way. It's still not counting all of my steel here, and I don't know why. It concerns me a little bit because it's only counting like 11,000 odd steel. Maybe it's just counting what's not currently in the pods, I'm hoping. But we'll have to see. Also, I don't know if that boomalope that was having a heart attack was okay or not. I didn't go and check. It's not saying I've got any that are down. It was one that was like pregnant. I forgot which number it was. It would take me too long to find because I have a lot of boomalopes. I have like a substantial number of them at the moment. I also have duck eggs in water for some fucking reason. Alright, well, we obviously weren't able to fit all the guns in storage. Nina, when you're done, do I not have storage space for this? That haul, she'll never do hauling. That's fine. What about Lumi? She could do hauling. I'd rather bring these inside and my people be able to use them later. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather my people be able to use them later than have them deteriorate outside. There we go. Okay. So we've almost got the walls built. Nearly. Just got a little bit more to do with that. Then this storage is done then. I still got a couple of storage things to bring in here, I think. It's not looking like that's the same shape, so I reckon I've done something not right here, but we'll figure it out. I think what it is I've got to put another one here. By the look of that. Yeah. And then I've got to grab one more of my shelves. Because I'm slowly just moving. No, I don't want to build a copy. I want to reinstall that down here. I'm moving my shelves down into where they're actually in storage. I think I've got like the right amount of storage shelves to begin with. Because once I've got like one more to go, which is up in this section here, then it will be done. I do want them to start building that soon, so then I can demolish this area, or at least use it for something else in the temporary. Which reminds me, this is kind of half built. Speaking of, I'm gonna need fences and shit around this. I thought I said no guinea pigs in this area. I have to check that out. Because they're still going down into that. Hold on. I allocated guinea pigs, mystic zones. Did I say no guinea pigs here? No, that's why they're getting in here. Okay. And my guinea pigs are going to go anywhere where food is available, you know? I have food like out in the middle of the paddock, and I have grass and shit. I don't want them to be eating the stuff that I'm growing for my colonists, specifically. I feel like I have a shit ton of animals here already. We've got the ducks are capped, chickens are capped, the cows aren't quite capped yet. Guinea pigs do need to be capped. Hey Keelan, I see you. I do still want their furs and stuff at this point. Also, I forgot to say yesterday, Keelan, that I've got the Kitty Venus alternate form off for the rest of Christmas and shit. I don't know if I said it yesterday or if I said it after you, like, you know, lurked and stuff. But, yeah. I can't have the Kitty Venus avatar with the Christmas decorations because Kelly Venus has pierced ears and Kitty Venus does not. And they kind of sit a little bit differently, so it can't one and the same apply. So I thought I'd just mention that. Because, yeah, for like the whole rest of this month, which is really only like 11 streams and stuff, but like, yeah, for the rest of this month, it's only the one avatar. So, yeah, I'm back. The power went out. Damn. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, Keelan's also somebody like gets the power go out every so often and like disappears and stuff. But yeah, welcome back. It's a shame about the fucking power going out. Where is this guinea pig going? I also have like chocolate growing down here. I don't know if my people are gonna come harvest. What are you doing? You petting the guinea pig? Yes. Oh, you're slaughtering the guinea pig. Okay, well, we'll walk away then. My day is ruined. I knew it would ruin your day, Keelan, but I needed to mention it because I thought, like, if I don't mention that I can't have the Kitty Venus alternate avatar during Christmas, you're gonna like question it eventually why you can't redeem it and stuff. Hey, kitty with the Christmas hat. It's not the Christmas hat, it's the earrings. The earrings are the problem because I can't just flip a switch one to the other. Like if I had a avatar set up in VTube Studio, I could alternate the stuff a lot easier. But because it's in BearTube Mini and I have it basically maxed out in that for the hair and outfits and stuff, and then the rest of it's all manual stuff, like I can't just click a button and flick it on and off kind of thing. Plus I also have like several scenes to be able to like stream different games and stuff like that. So if it was just one stream, like one scene, I could probably like set something up for that, but I don't have it. The other thing too is, like I said, is after I finish making my live 2D avatar, I will probably go to the trouble of making this avatar into the VTube Studio as well sometime in the future so that I can do the stuff with her as well more easily, kind of thing, like toggle stuff or have it automated and stuff. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know because I don't think I got a chance to mention it yesterday, and I know that you redeem the Kitty Venus alternate form like almost every time you're here and stuff. So yeah, I do enable and disable certain things with like my avatar in the stream and sound alerts and stuff pretty often, but that's one that's going to be off for like the whole rest of the year. I don't know if that's another, that is a fence gate. All right, we'll get that one deconstructed. I only need 2 of these at a, like 2 deep at a time kind of thing, but I had to make the one up the back, so yeah. Not much else has happened. And I think Ender died. That may have been the only thing that happened so far. That this area is enclosed too, which I'm really impressed I didn't get anybody stuck in there. Anywho, I guess we've got to start putting doors on this. Holy shit. Yeah, let's get some doors, and I can't remember if I was just putting them in the hallways. Hold on. I think I was putting it centered to them. Yeah, centered to the center. Cool. Alright. Underground silver. We're going to want that too, probably. But I guess it's time to start building the next set of like condos, essentially. We shouldn't have them finished before spring because I just want them to put doors at the moment. And the exotic goods traders arrived. Hold on. That's a priority because the other group rolls up and fights them. We won't have any traders. And I'll piss off an ally. So who are you guys? You're West Finfarnham. I think you're blue. Yeah. Okay, so they're fine. Let's go find somebody for this. I saw Johnson in here before, but I'm pretty sure Labia's in here somewhere. I saw Larissa. Where's Labia at? There's Vulture. Vulture, can you do it? One of the two can. I want you. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, Vulture can come do this trade. He'll be fine. And when you're done, for love of God, dismiss them off this. So the other group don't fight. And there's apparently silver here, so I guess we'll go and find if I have more. I know I sent more underground scanners things. These are what I want. Okay, and if it's silver, I don't have this powered yet, but I could get a power line going up through there. They could definitely do that. How did I do it with the other one? I brought it in from the back wall. Okay. Well, we'll see how we go with that. I've also got to carve out this like rock as well. So that is something, and I don't want this to go through doors and shit. I was just looking at Crook coming over here and like taking some berries in. I think they've killed like a bunch of the baby guinea pigs and they're not hauling their corpses in for meat. I'm a little bit confused by that because we damn well have corpse space. So I don't know what that's about. Also, I will have to have a look at the crematorium in a minute and see what was going on with the not cremating humans business. Okay, let's